What ingredients are in the mystery toppings lunchbox today? Find out on this edition of Kitchen Cookin'! The first of the two items on today's show is Jell-O. But first, I will put on my apron. Dude, with the food. For the making of the Jell-O, I'll be using a pot to put water in, a 1 cup size measuring cup, and later on, a half cup size measuring cup. I put the water on about 2 minutes ago on hot because I will be starting with hot water. Since the pot is cool right now, I have brought the pot with me to the sink. I fill up the 1 cup with the water. Pour that into the pot. And now I take the pot over to the stovetop. I turn it on to high. This stovetop part sometimes is difficult to get on. There it goes. And I wait a little bit. I am using raspberry flavored Jell-O today. I already cut the bag open. I now pour in the powder, all the powder. I wait a little bit before starting the 2-minute timer. I'll show you what it looks like. There. And I cook for 2 minutes. Stirring either occasionally or throughout. When stirring or not stirring, I do have to be careful because sometimes the liquid almost bubbles out the top. So when that happens, I turn the setting from high down to 2, wait for the water and powder mixture to go back down, and then I'm all set again. I was a little too eager to get the Jell-O cooking, so off camera I added 1 minute and 30 seconds, so the total boiling time, it was at least 2 minutes. That's what it looks like. Now I move the Jell-O in the pot to a turned off burner. And the directions say to add a cup of cold water. However, I have found that made the Jell-O too watery for me. So I add a half a cup instead. However, at this point, the pot is now hot, so I don't feel like bringing the pot to the sink. So, what I do is I use this half cup. I fill that up with cold water. But that water is all the way to the rim. Walking it over to the pot, there's a good chance some of the water will spill. So to prevent that, I take the half cup of water and I pour that into the 1 cup. Then I make the walk back to the pot. And I pour the cold water in. And then I stir that. There's no set time for how much to stir at this point. Oh, this is the only Jell I'm cooking. I can turn the burner top off. The box says there are 4 1-cup servings in a box. However, I don't do it that way. I use 2 servings per box of Jell-O. I have 2 containers, same measurements. I will now carefully pour the Jell-O mixture into the containers, and as best as I can wind up with the same amount of liquid in each container. I now put the 2 containers next to each other, and then I get down low enough so I can see how high up the liquid is in each of the 2 containers. The one on the left is just a bit higher, so I will pour some of that liquid into the other one. Just still a little bit more on the left one. Okay, now I'm going to leave those 2 as they are. Put the lid on. And then I'm going to put these 2 in the refrigerator. It takes at least 4 hours for the Jell-O to set. Inside each of these bags is a taco. To get the tacos out of the bags, instead of doing it by hand, I'm going to say the magic word of the day. You can say the magic word with me if you want to. I'll count 1, 2, 3, and then say the magic word. I'll show you the magic word, so if you wish, you can play along or you can know the magic word of the day. Okay. There it is. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3. Chimichanga! Ta-da! The tacos can now be seen. Now I am going to be adding 2 mild packet sauces to each taco. However, to do that, I prefer to stand the tacos up. But if I stand the taco up by hand and let go, the taco will fall back down. Now to keep the taco up, I could prop it up against something such as that clipboard that's propped up against the Jell-O pot. But that's not very sturdy. So I have something sturdy to keep the tacos standing up. It's this taco tray. The taco tray has these plastic dividers. I can put the tacos in there, and the tacos stay standing up. Just wonderful. It makes it very easy now to put the mild sauce or whatever sauce you wish on. There you go. And there's the second one. I'm not going to bother doing the other two. So, this taco tray even has some extra compartments. Sometimes I use that as the trash for the mild sauce packet. Sometimes I use it to put the cinnamon twists in. Whatever you wish. Perhaps you'd like to get a taco tray or more for you and or someone else you know. Well, to do that, you can call the taco tray's phone number, 1-555-225-5282. That's 1-555-225-5282. Using the letters assigned to the numbers on a telephone, that comes out to be 155 Baklava. BAKLAVA. 1-555 Baklava. More kitchen cooking coming up. The second food item or food items for today's kitchen cooking. It is something Parmesan. I'll reveal the something in a moment. First, the mystery toppings lunchbox. I have 2 pepperonis, some provolone cheese, although any cheese will do, and some spaghetti sauce. The spaghetti sauce is Argu, traditional, old world style. And now the something part of the Parmesan. Now normally when I think of Parmesan, it would be chicken Parmesan or veal Parmesan, but not today. No, not for this edition of Kitchen Cooking. It's the unusual. It is Oreos Parmesan. Yes, Oreos Parmesan. I have already preheated the toaster oven to 350 degrees. In rehearsal, I found cooking time, 1 minute 30 seconds, is enough to get some warmth, but the Oreo cookies won't crumble too easily, and the cream inside, not too gooey, but at the 2-minute mark, the cream inside did get gooey, so if you're not a fan of gooey food, I would recommend 1 minute 30 cooking time. Also during rehearsal, I found out that it was better if I put the cheese on the Oreos first. So I'll take my the provolone, tear it in little pieces, but not so big, and put them on the Oreo cookies. La 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 la. Then I'll put some of the spaghetti sauce on both. If you spread the spaghetti sauce around, don't push too hard down on the spaghetti sauce. You might wreck the cookie. Also, I found after cooking, be careful upon touching the top wafer of the Oreo cookie because the top wafer does move rather easily around, or if you're not careful, off the cream cheese. Spread that sauce around, a little more in the first Oreo, and then, as best as I can, one pepperoni on top of each Oreo. There. And I use a toaster oven tray. I'm going to use 2 minutes. I'm going to use 2 minutes. In that goes. Start. Okay. Time is up. Turn off the toaster. Wow. There it is. It's my owl sort of mitt. Pull the toaster oven out a little bit. Put each of the Oreos Parmesan on the plate. There. Whoop. Well, let's see how they taste. Yummy. Maybe you want. There you go. Be careful at this point when eating, because some of the spaghetti sauce might come off the cookie. There's the other Oreo. Also, if you are using pepperoni or pepperonis for the Oreos, make sure you bite down all the way. Otherwise, you might get all of the pepperoni off, but you'll still have some of the cookie left. Yummy. Well, that's just about it for this edition of Kitchen Cookin'. For other videos, including Kitchen Cookin', you can check out my website, and at the time of taping, I haven't updated my website in a while. Oh well. HowardsParodies.com. HOWARDSPARODIES.com. And from there's a line with my YouTube. You click on that, you wind up on my YouTube page, and then you click on the lines, go to the video or videos you wish. Thank you for watching. This has been another edition of Kitchen Cookin'. Bye-bye.